Well, hello, welcome along to my latest video. Today we're going to be doing a video on a flavor called Red Gummy Bear. It's by Fumari. Now, let me just quickly show you the setup that I'm using, slightly different to my normal setup. Today I'm smoking out of this little mini shisha thing here. Not quite sure what it's called. I just refer to it as my baby shisha. Little pineapple, pumpkin type base thing. Little shisha, little mini one. I've loaded it up in a Egyptian type bowl. For those of you who don't know what that is, I'm sure most of you do, but just in case you don't, that's what my channel is all about, like, you know, giving information and stuff. The bowl is this part up here, not to be confused with this part down here where you put your water, which is called the vase. Okay, so the Egyptian type bowl is this type of bowl. This is the industry standard type of bowl that you're going to get. I don't know why it's referred to as an Egyptian bowl, but that's what it's called. And it is identified easily by the holes that are in the bottom. So what happens is you fill your tobacco in here, and then when you inhale, the smoke comes out from the bottom here. That's how it works. Like I said, this is the industry standard one. This is what you would get with most of your pipes when you buy a pipe at home, or in most cafes or lounges that you go to. Let's fix that up a little bit. Okay, but this is the old school way of doing it. Now, the more modern way of doing it is in this type of bowl, which is a funnel bowl. Now, the difference between this and this is, instead of having the holes in the bottom like this one does, this one has an elevated spire in the middle here. And the purpose of that is that when you put all your shisha inside here or here, what will happen is, with this type of bowl where the holes are here, what will happen is your juices will seep through this hole and down your pipe, down the down stem, and it will get into the water and into the vase. Some people believe that, you know, this is a bit more intense with the flavor, but it doesn't last as long. Whereas this one now, what will happen is all the juices will stay inside here. When you inhale, the smoke will come through the top, therefore keeping all the juice inside, keeping the tobacco juicier for longer and maintaining the flavor for a longer period. So this is the way forward. When you buy one of these, if you make sure you get a good one, like a Tangiers one, like what this one is. This is a Tangiers small. But what you want to do is just make sure that the spire is lower than the actual rim on the outside here. Because what you don't want to do is, when you put your Cloud Lotus on top, let me just quickly show you what that is. Cloud Lotus is this here. So when you put this on top, what you don't want to do is, if this is equal level with this, then you don't want to be blocking the hole here on the top, otherwise no smoke is going to get in. If you buy it, this would probably only happen with the cheaper one, so hopefully, you know, you'll get a good quality one and that won't happen. So that's the basic two differences between the two bowls. There is a third type of bowl which is called a Vortex, which has the hole on the top covered and has holes around the side of the spire to let the smoke go through. I don't personally have one of those. These are the two types that I have, and they come either glazed like these ones, or unglazed like these. These are very old school. I believe the benefit of having this type of thing is that you allocate them to a certain flavor, say for example mint, and over time the mint, where this is more porous, it will seep into it and then it will add to the flavor over time. But I hardly ever use these ones at all. Okay, so that's just a quick explanation of the bowls, just in case you didn't know. Okay, so on to this flavor by Fumari. Let me just give you a little example of the smoke. Even though it's a small little mini shisha, it still produces quite decent clouds. So I'll give you an example. Yeah, so the size of your pipe doesn't actually matter. As long as you set it up well and you know what you're doing, it can still produce good clouds and good flavor. Let me just give you an example. As I said, with this is a Egyptian type bowl, and if you can see here, the water has actually turned into a red color where the the juice has all sort of seeped into the bowl. So with this type of bowl, what it means, you're going to need to clean your downstem and your vase more regularly, because you know, you don't want that flavor building up in there, and you don't want it like turning gooey and yucky and whatever over time. Okay, with that all said, on to my opinions and thoughts of this flavor. Okay, so I decided to try this flavor because obviously there was a lot of hype about it after the white gummy bear. And my initial reactions and thoughts to it is that I don't actually like it that much, which is quite surprising because Fumari is one of my better brands. I feel like I can trust Fumari. They always deliver good quality stuff. But with this, unfortunately, what you're getting is red berry type flavor. So I don't know, like cherry, raspberry kind of flavor, but it's not a natural fruit type flavor. It's a very artificial type flavor, and I'm just not liking it. You know, it may be a personal preference on taste or whatever, but for me personally, it just tastes it's supposed to taste like sweets, or like if you're American candy, but to me it just tastes way too artificial, and I'm not really enjoying it at all. So after this, I don't think I'll be purchasing any more of this particular flavor. The white gummy bear I did enjoy, but this one I'm not feeling it. It has a kind of a bittery, tangy type taste that accompanies the red berry as well, and yeah, it's just not really my thing personally. But however, having said that, it does deliver. The flavor is quite flavorful. For flavor strength, it's definitely there. It's not like mellow or weak that you can't taste it, so that's good. And the cloud outage is good as well. So if you're into, like, you know, doing little tricks and hoops and circles and whatever, you can perform all those little tricks. But me personally, not my cup of tea, so to speak. So for rating, out of 10, I can only give this, I'll give it slightly above average. Not great, maybe 6.5 maybe. Like I said, that's, you know, as always, my personal opinion. If you think you have any different opinions, or, you know, any more questions or anything that you'd like me to review or talk about in further videos, just leave a comment in the section below. Hit the like button and subscribe. And that's about it for today. I'll be making some more videos hopefully in the future soon. Okay, thank you, take care, and goodbye.